Alright everybody, how's everybody doing? Okay, so this is a little something different. I actually put my phone on the back of the car, no hands, so I can do this story real quick, right? It's a little different. It's outside of the car. I'm just standing out here. I'm fixing to go in and have some nachos, and then I'm going to come back out and change the oil. So today's video is about Google is about to start is restricting political ads targeting from platforms. Okay, now advertisers will no longer be able to target political ads based on the user's interest or from their browsing and search history, right? So when you're on Google and you're searching for certain things, right, maybe you search Donald Trump sometimes, or Bernie Sanders, or Elizabeth Warren, or any of the other people, Hillary Clinton, stuff like that. They said that they won't push ads on you based off of that, right? But because Google, they're still going to do what they got to do, right, to get their candidates pushed across, because obviously they're anti-Trump, and then they want somebody from the left to win. Okay, so it says that Google will be rolling out the ban in the UK in advance of the December 12th general election. So before the general election in the UK on December 12th, they will be rolling that out. I'm not quite sure exactly when they're rolling that out. Maybe I might be early, maybe I might be late. I'm not quite sure. But they said that they're going to release that before December 12th. Okay, because they say that they don't want it to interfere with the election. So they're doing that. Then it will be released in the EU by the end of the year. Okay, so after the UK, you got the EU. They're next after that. So it's after they want to have that done by the end of the year, right? So and then it says the rest of the world will be on January 6th. So the United States and anywhere else, it'll be on January 6th that they will be rolling out these restrictions. Now, where do I stand on that? I think that it's okay, but also I don't think it's okay. I think it's okay because doesn't it suck when you go and browse something and stuff is popping up on your stuff later on, or maybe you browsed what are the Democrats doing in Washington, and then all of a sudden you're on something else on Facebook, or Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. No, I don't think Twitter works that way. But on Instagram or YouTube and stuff like that, and they're pushing ads for a candidate that either you're for or against. Because sometimes they do that. I watch a lot of Donald Trump stuff, and they keep showing me ads for Bernie Sanders. I wish they'd stop doing that. He's not getting my vote. Okay, so and then it says under the new policy, you can only be targeted by users' age, gender, or location of postal code level. Okay, so they are still going to be targeting you based on your age, right? So if you're over the age of 18, or a certain age group, maybe 60s or 100, if you want to vote for Bernie Sanders, because either 100 or you're 18. Only young people and old people are voting for Bernie Sanders. Okay, so if you're somewhere in the middle, you're obviously going to get some of these Donald Trump ads and stuff like that, right? So they will be targeting you based on your age or your gender. Okay, so that's even more disturbing than anything else, because if you think about it, if they're targeting you based on your gender, that would mean that it's very they're having a sexist way of advertising to you, right? So say, for instance, they won't show Donald Trump videos to women, or they won't show Donald Trump videos to men. It's so, and what if they're doing it the same way for race, right? Because it doesn't say race in the description when I was reading about it, but race would play a very big role too. So They may not put that in there, but I'm pretty sure it's in there. So if you're black, they might want to be pushing Bernie Sanders or not Elizabeth Warren, because she's not going to be on that spectrum. But maybe what's the other chick's name? Kamala Harris, or even Cory Booker or something, right? They might push him on you. Same way that if you're white, they might be pushing Trump, or they might be pushing Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren. So they're probably going to be pushing the race one as well. They're just not going to outright say it because they don't want the backlash from it. Then it says advertisers will still be able to display ads based on your content or pages, content on page a user is viewing, right? So they said that they are still going to be pushing the ads based on the content of the pages that you're viewing. So I'm assuming that means on YouTube, right? So if you're watching pages that are particularly to one particular candidate, then you may get these ads. But Google's so effed up about it. They're going to keep pushing the opposite ads for what you're watching, right? Because I can't tell you how many times I've seen these Bernie Sanders or Elizabeth Warren or Kamala Harris. I haven't seen anyone else. Those three are the main ones I see, but I've seen those three for my videos that I'm watching on Trump, right? Or I'm watching conservative channels, and that's what's coming up. Now, I'm going to end this soon. I was reading off some stuff because I didn't write a whole lot down. I don't want to plagiarize the article that I was reading, but it's just another move. They're trying to make themselves seem like they're ahead of the curve or something, but Twitter's already, like I said, they weren't going to allow political ads on Twitter. But since Donald Trump is on Twitter and posts most of his stuff from Twitter, I don't see how that's going to work, because I really doubt that Donald Trump's not going to be posting stuff on his campaign on Twitter. But I mean, these other candidates are posting negative stuff on their Twitters about our president and stuff like that too, and you don't think that's kind of like campaigning as well? So and then they were pissed off with Facebook because Facebook won't restrict the politicians' ads and stuff like that, which is great. I don't think they should. Because, you know, how do you truly know what these candidates are feeling and thinking and stuff like that when you have such a large platform and you can get it out for people to view? So if you're on Facebook, you will see ads from other candidates, right? And, you know, they just really the real push is about is just making sure that Donald Trump's not getting his ads out there, and that's what they want to do. They want to block him from doing so, and they're willing to take a few hits to do that because they know that they're not going to win. So it doesn't really matter to them, okay? Since they know they're not going to win, they don't want Donald Trump's ads getting out, so they're going to push this this whole thing, and they're going to keep trying to pressure Facebook. I'm not a big Facebook user, but if as long as Facebook is still allowing them to do whatever they want, then that's great. But I wish they would have it to where they're not censoring us, the people, as much as they're as freely as they keep the politics, right? So if they're keeping the politics free to express the way they want, then they should do the same for the users that are using it. So that's going to be my argument for the day. I'm just going ahead and get off for now. I will see y'all tomorrow, but I'm trying to shorten my videos down, try to stick to one topic, and I will go ahead and see if that works out for my viewership. Okay, I hope everyone has a good day. I don't know if this camera is actually going in and out while it's recording, but if it is, sorry about that. It's probably the low light. I have it on live mode so that it would capture everything, but I don't know what it's doing. Okay, so if it's moving in and out, I'll make the adjustment tomorrow. Okay, y'all have yourselves a good day. See y'all.